wondered how we are going to reliably and sustainably feed people in developing cities if those double in population in less than a decade? In the last 2 decades, Uganda lost 23% of its tree cover. How do we take pressure off natural ecosystems while still generating enough food for everyone? Weather patterns are getting more and more erratic, with longer dry spells and more intense rainy seasons. How do we make sure that we have food systems that can deal with these effects of climate change? These are questions that keep me up at night. But even more than these questions, I wonder how I, as an engineer, an entrepreneur, an innovator, can be part of the solution to these problems and find ways to provide healthy and sustainable food in these rapidly developing cities. My name is Peter Huisman, and I'm the founder of Urban Greens Ltd in Uganda. I've lived in Eastern and Southern Africa for the last 15 years, and in 2011 I co-founded Solar Now, Uganda's leading solar company for well over a decade, with 50,000 solar home systems and thousands of micro-irrigation solutions sold in rural off-grid areas. Early 2020 I left Solar Now and later that year founded Urban Greens to bring together passions for sustainability, food production and technology. With Urban Greens I have developed a very efficient model with high scalability potential for the productive use of energy using solar PV. The highly standardized aquaponics urban farming systems and corresponding business model are designed to see the deployment of thousands of these systems in the greater Kampala area, and will have tremendous potential to be replicated in other urban areas as well. Although backyard or even large-scale aquaponics is not new by any means, our combination of cost-effective solar PV, IoT and business model will allow us to rapidly scale the number of aquaponic systems installed. We will bring a new version of an outgrower model into the urban space. It means we can quickly generate meaningful quantities of food as well as income through our distributed network of urban growers. We have developed the IoT firmware in-house. This allows us to get unique insights that make it viable to cost-effectively manage a huge fleet of aquaponic systems. It also allows us to provide excellent service to ultimately thousands of urban growers. Altogether, we will create a completely new category of productive use of energy assets. By partnering with growers who buy a system, not only do these growers get a quality aquaponic system that is IoT enabled and powered by solar, they also are secured of reliable, high-quality inputs and a route to market. By contracting growers to supply part of their produce back to Urban Greens, we are able to sell the systems on credit as well. The current prototypes that you see behind me are already running beyond break-even. We're selling the fresh fish and produce to friends and neighbors, and we consistently get high-quality ratings on the freshness and quality of our products. Aside from the standardized core aquaponic systems that you see here, we've also developed a power control and monitoring unit. This unit uses solar PV for daytime operation and continuously monitors key power and water parameters such as water levels, water flow into the fish tank. We have a central dashboard that displays this information, which allows us to quickly see if there are any problems. And now that we have developed a fully functional minimum viable product, we're keen to deploy at least 10 systems off-site and develop the operational processes needed to sell, service and trade the generated produce. We will further standardize the solutions with as many locally available materials as possible, and upon successful installation of the pilot systems, we will gradually increase our client base through focused targeting of specific neighborhoods. This way we can build clusters of systems that benefit from input delivery, output collection and top-notch service.